The Cloud Cops, their silver armor glinting, closed in. They brandished devices that looked suspiciously like enchanted toasters, prepared to neutralize the chaotic beverage violation. Peter, his apron ripped and his spider sense buzzing like an angry hive, knew a full-blown arrest in this dimension would mean missing his next rent payment in his dimension. That was a catastrophe far worse than any interdimensional threat. "All right, clown guy, you caused this," Peter hissed, aiming a web shooter at a particularly loud, giggling ice cube. "You unputting the wizard, I'll handle the stability issues." Joker was in his element. He pointed at the bouncing pink pudding. "Oh no, Spidey Waiter, that's my masterpiece. But fine, the show needs an intermission. We need a reverse joke. You distract the shiny cops with your acrobatics and I'll mix an antidote." The fight was less a battle and more a slapstick ballet. Peter swung from the quartz rafters, firing precise web lines to anchor the various floating ingredients in the hysterical shakers. His every move was professional, focused, driven by desperation. Joker, meanwhile, was scooping up remnants of the sun laughter chemical and mixing them in a cauldron with other arcane ingredients he'd pilfered. A genuine moment of scientific genius focused entirely on being a pest. His hands moved with a horrifying rapid precision. "We need irony! The antidote must taste like pure, utter boredom," Joker declared, throwing in a handful of what looked suspiciously like dried oatmeal. "Make way, Arachnid Avenger! The chemist is working!" As Peter spun to dodge an enchanted toaster blast, his mask snagged on a rogue string of web. It tore slightly, revealing the lower half of his worried face. One of the patrons, a grumpy, perpetually skeptical cloud giant, squinted. "Wait a minute, that chin. I saw that chin serving hot dogs at the Midtown Fair last year," the giant bellowed. "It's a fake. The Spider-Man is real." Peter froze. Exposure in this bizarre dimension could have catastrophic effects on his home life. Joker reacted instantly, without thinking, a sudden protective surge of theatrical loyalty. He leaped onto the bar, pulled a giant inflatable banana from nowhere, and slammed it down onto his own head. "Fools! I am Spider-Man!" Joker shrieked, striking an utterly absurd superhero pose on the bar. "The real Spider-Man is always this ridiculous. Look at my bulging muscles, my perfectly tailored spandex. The chin is a red herring." The distraction worked. The Cloud Cops hesitated, looking from the hyper-serious web-slinging bartender to the clown in the banana costume. The crowd erupted in confusion, momentarily forgetting the giggling ice. Peter seized the moment. "Antidote ready," he yelled. Joker, still wearing the banana on his head, grabbed a ladle and dumped the foul-smelling, oatmeal-like mixture onto the pink pudding. With a final, sickening squelch, the pudding shimmered and reverted back to the grumpy, serious wizard, who immediately demanded a refund. The Cloud Cops, unable to determine which one was the true source of chaos, the capable vigilante or the banana-headed maniac, simply issued a warning and confiscated the now silent ice bucket. Peter watched them go, his chest heaving under the suit. He looked at Joker, who winked and tossed the banana. "See, Spidey Waiter? Sometimes the biggest joke is the only thing that saves the day." The Cloud Cops had departed, muttering vaguely about confusing jurisdiction and the increasing instability of the joke-to-reality ratio in Nimbus Nook. The grumpy wizard, now depuddinged, was compensated with a voucher for one free, non-hilarity-inducing beverage, and the Mystic Mixer slowly returned to its unnatural, hovering equilibrium. Peter Parker, peeling off the sticky remnants of his ridiculous apron, leaned on the counter, exhausted. He was alive, unmasked, and miraculously, not in a dimensional jail, yet he still felt the crushing weight of his unpayable rent. "Look, I appreciate the banana defense," Peter admitted grudgingly to Joker, who was currently rearranging the remaining bottles of Moonbeam essence into a giant smiling face. "But seriously, you have to go. This city can't handle your flair." Joker smiled, the predatory glint returning to his eyes. "Go? Oh, I'm going, Spidey Waiter. The scenery is lovely, but the clientele is dreadfully serious. A comedian needs a fresh audience, a new theater of the absurd." He spotted something glinting on the counter, a small, intricate brass funnel that the formerly puddinged wizard had left behind. It pulsed with a rhythmic low thrum, slightly different from the Cloud City's general hum.
I'm scheduled for the
It was
late
the next
shift,
ticket.
and someone has to
Joker
clean up
snatched
these
it up.
goblets and robes.
Aha! A funnel of
That someone is
fortune!
me.
I always said the most interesting artifacts were found in the pockets of the boring people.
Responsibility.
Peter's spider
is a
sense
heavy
gave a
word.
faint, unconcerned twitch.
That's
probably just a mundane magical measuring device. Put it down. Joker ignored him, holding the funnel aloft. The brass began to swirl, and the air inside the funnel stretched, pulling in light and sound like a miniature black hole of pure possibility. It was a doorway, small and unstable, but undeniably open. Come on, Spidey, an adventure. We could be fighting space pirates, or teaching a medieval king how to mime. Think of the material. Joker offered, genuinely excited by the prospect of a partner,
In the
even
life
an
of
unwilling
Peter,
one.
things were rarely pristine.
Peter quickly checked the clock carved from frozen
This was
starlight.
different.
I can't. I have the late shift,
He told me not to.
and I still have to figure out how to pay for the 6 shattered goblets and the dry cleaning bill for the wizard's robes. That's my
As Peter unwrapped
responsibility.
the foil,
Joker looked at
expecting
the funnel.
chocolate, he found
Then at
instead
Peter's
a
mask,
densely
the
packed
expression
sphere
of deep,
high-explosive
self-imposed
candy gum.
obligation.
Peter knew the
He
blast
sighed,
radius
a
would be
dramatic,
catastrophic.
weary sound.
He had mere seconds
Responsibility.
to redirect the payload
Such a
before
heavy
it leveled
word
the
for such a
entire
light
facility.
fellow. Very well, Spidey waiter. Stay here and mop up the metaphor. But Joker never left a clean exit. He reached into his coat and produced a pristine, foil-wrapped chocolate bar, placing
made
it
it through
gently
the
next to
rush.
Peter's torn apron.
Barely.
A parting gift, Joker whispered,
Now,
his voice oddly soft. A little boost for the weary
mystic
hero.
mixer,
Don't eat
true
it all
to
at
its
once.
name, always
With a final,
finds its
theatrically
balance.
deep bout
The
of the
chaos
empty air,
subsides.
Joker turned and tossed the brass funnel onto the floor. The portal it opened expanded violently for a moment, a flash of green and violet, and then the clown prince of
Turning
crime
everything
was
upside
gone,
down until you
swallowed
couldn't
by the
tell
next
difference
stage of his
between a
journey.
joke and a tragedy.
Peter stared at the
exhausting.
spot where Joker had stood. He then noticed the chocolate bar. It was ticking faintly. Peter snatched it up, frantically peeling back the wrapper to reveal not chocolate, but a
was the
tightly
tired
bound
hero,
ball of high explosive
forced into
candy.
servitude by
He
circumstance.
tossed it into the nearest empty barrel,
He
where
had
it
just saved
detonated
the universe,
harmlessly,
but the landlord
producing a
still
puff of
wanted the
purple
rent.
smoke and a
The
shower of
cosmic
harmless,
battle was over.
multicolored
The
confetti.
personal one was just
He
beginning.
sighed, picking up
The
his
gateway
apron.
to the
The
absurd
Joker
is
had
never
left,
truly
but he had
seen.
also left a sense of
It waits,
exhausting, ridiculous
pulsating
possibility.
just beneath the surface.
The multiverse is
Every night,
vast,
the ritual was
but
the
perhaps
same.
in every single
Glass by
reality
glass,
there
he
is a
fought the
fundamental
tide of the
rule.
inevitable mess.
Chaos is always
His
waiting
movements
just around the
precise but
corner,
empty.
wearing a
Stood there,
ridiculously
mop in
bright
hand,
suit.
knowing this was only the
You have to
beginning.
wonder,
The
when
whole
a
city
hero
was
spends
watching
all
now,
his time
waiting to
fighting
see
the
where
most
Joker would
absurd
strike
villains,
next.
does he
In the
truly
end,
yearn for
after
the
the
quiet
laughter and
order?
the chaos,
Or is he
there
merely
was
trying
only
to
the
clean
quiet
up the
aftermath.
stage so the next
A
act
reminder
can
that
begin?
even heroes bleed.